What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kinetic615 back for the next episode of the Michigan Wolverines Slow Sim Dynasty. We are in the 2029 playoff race. Playoff run. This is going to either be a 1, 2, or 3 game episode. As we've done the last two playoffs, we are going to do the entire playoffs in one video. So as you can see, we're starting out here at Bowl Week 2. With us being ranked number 2, we did receive a first round bye. We did complete a 13-0 undefeated season, winning the Big Ten championship, taking a number 2 seeding in the playoffs. And now after week 1, we see that our opponent for the Orange Bowl is going to be the 11-2 number 7 ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish. The winner will go on to face the winner of Mizzou and Ole Miss. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, hit the notification bell, let me know what you think. Again, this is a slow sim dynasty. We do not play the games, we build the team, we let it run and see how good we actually are at building a team, a championship team. We have Coach Connor Stalions in his 5th season as the head coach of the Michigan Wolverines. Our coaching staff, as of right now, we have Coach Connor Stalions as the head coach. Our offensive coordinator is Hector Luna. And our defensive coordinator is Connor Walker. Now, Connor Walker is actually taking the head coaching job at Alabama after our playoff run is done. And we have hired, or we've offered, Randy Bates, the current defensive coordinator at Pitt. So we await his decision when we advance the week to Bowl Week 3. Take a quick look at our depth chart. So our starting quarterback is redshirt junior David Chosen. Running backs, we've got a trio of running backs that you'll see get rotation minutes here. We've got redshirt freshman Steve Hayes, redshirt junior Dakota Francis, and redshirt sophomore Terrell Carrion. Now, quick note, guys, our team is pretty top heavy, but also pretty thin. We only have 75 players on roster after we lost a very large number of players to the draft and to the portal last offseason. Our starting fullback is redshirt junior Kevin Trout. Wide receivers, Dante Ahmad is our wide receiver 1. He also moves into the slot for 3 and 4 receiver sets. We've got Matt Combs, Keelan Adams, Andre Anati. At tight end, we've got Larry Mock and Vinny Van Buren. On the offensive line, we've got Mario Nunez. Left guard Avery Gash, center Caden Strayhorn, right guard Jose Shields, right tackle Lamont Rogers. On the defensive line, left edge is going to be Ramon Corliss, right edge we got Nick Souls, defensive tackle Romeo Sauer and Mello LaRoque. Now actually I need to fix something here. I am going to put Steve Moung as the first off the bench on both sides, because our actual starting right edge here, Paul Hicks, is currently still injured. His season is over, if I remember right. I'll check that here after I go through the depth chart. Sam linebacker Colin Callaway, who's been an absolute stud for us this season. Starting Mike linebacker Oscar Cashman, starting Will linebacker D'Angelo Regis. Our corners, another absolute just monster on our defense, John Brown, cornerback 1, along with Vernon Nordine, Jabari Armour, and Evan Ekiyor. Free safety Ron Reese, strong safety Reggie Gideon, kicker senior Otis Beck, punter is junior Caleb Berryman. Kick returners will be Steve Hayes, Sammy Moore. Let's see, our long snapper will be Larry Mock. Third down running back will be Terrell Carrion. Power back will be Dakota Francis. Dante Ahmad and Andre Anati will be the slot receivers. Rush edges, Steve Moung and Nick Souls. Romeo Sauer, Ramon Corliss will be on the interior. Reggie Gideon will play down in the box in the Viper role. Slot corner, John Brown will play the main slot corner. Jabari Armour, slot corner number 2. Nose tackle will be Brian Colombo. Gadget will be Dante Ahmad. All right. Let's see. We went over the awards and stuff like that on the last episode. So if you want to check those out, go back and check out that episode. It was done yesterday. Today being Tuesday, March 3rd. So the one on March 2nd was the one that we did the Big Ten Championship and then advanced to the playoffs. All right, let's jump into the first one. So we're going to put on our big game blues for the playoff games as usual. We are using custom playbooks. They are my own personal creations. They are not cheese. They are not glitch. They are legitimate schemes. The offensive scheme is kind of a hybrid of pro style air raid with a little bit of power spread mixed in. The D Skull Blue is just my attempt to put the amoeba defense into the game. Let's get into this.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth at Kirk Street. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff.
All right, we're going to put on slow sim. Here we go.
Kickoff team out there.
Michigan will kick off to start the game. Notre Dame will receive and take the field for the first drive on offense. They nail it down in the end zone.
So Notre Dame's offense comes onto the field for the first time today.
Keys to the game for Michigan: create easy completions, screens, and quick game concepts. Keep the chains moving and take some of the teeth out of an aggressive pass rush. Offensive line is going to have to do some work today. Notre Dame comes out in shotgun, three receivers, and a tight end. Draws back to throw. First play, hits a little slant route from the outside in, caught, first down. First and 10 now at the 38-yard line. Shotgun, three receivers, one tight end. Double mug look from Michigan. Tight end goes in motion left to right. Safety comes up to the line. It's going to be a run play. Tries to get up through the middle of the line. Only a yard on the play. Second and 9. Shotgun. Three receivers, one tight end. Run play again. Going back to the well. They get a better look this time. Up the sideline. Get across the first down marker at midfield. It's going to be first and 10 across at their opponent's 47. Tight end goes in motion right to left. Hands it to the running back. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Jalen Miranda with the run. Tackled for a 2-yard loss. Second and 12. Receiver goes in motion from the right boundary. Drops back to throw. Fires right side. And it's interrupted or knocked down by the defender. Incomplete. Third and 12, Notre Dame. Fakes the handoff. Going to keep it on the quarterback read. Tackled behind the line for a loss of 2. It'll be 4th and 14, and the drive stalls out. Notre Dame's going to punt. Punt is up from the 40. It's high. Goes out of bounds on the Wolverines' 38-yard line. And now we'll see the Wolverines' offense come out.
Let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today. These are the guys that both
come out in a power I formation with 3 backs lined up behind the quarterback. Hands it off to Steve Hayes up the right side. Gain of 8 on the first play of the drive. Second and 2. 46-yard line. Single back. 3 receivers. Drops back to throw. Scrambling out of the pocket. And he's taken down for a sack at the 41-yard line. Dwayne Galloway on the sack. Knocks him back to a 3rd and 7. Got to be smarter than that. Got to be smarter than that. Don't scramble out if you can't get away from the pressure. Don't scramble out in the direction of a blitzing defender. Empty backfield for Michigan. 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Fires deep left side. And it's incomplete. Knocked out by the defender. 4th and 7, and Michigan's going to punt. So both teams' offenses failed to get past midfield and end up punting on their first attempt. Punt goes into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Come out to the 20. Shotgun type formation, 2-by-2, Notre Dame. Hands it to the running back, runs left, cuts it back up the hash mark. Huge gain on the ground by Avery Wilkins. 1st and 10. Pistol formation. Fakes the handoff, play action. Fires short to the tight end in the backfield, gets across midfield, 1st down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down.
Notre Dame in shotgun changing the play up. They've got 3 receivers wide right, 1 left.
1st down, looking to throw the football.
Quick fire right.
That's knocked away.
Incomplete.
Makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now.
Just past midfield at the 48-yard line. Drops back to throw. Under pressure. Hits the screen. Running back in the backfield. Catches it. Gain of 8 on the play. 3rd and 2. Single back now. Tight formation. 2-by-2. Hands it to the running back, and he's stopped in the backfield for a loss. 4th and 3. And they're going to send out the punt team. They're not going to try to kick it from the 41. And it goes out at the 15. Michigan will take over.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick
Single back, wing formation, 1 receiver. Chosen drops back to throw. Hits the running back, Hayes, out of the backfield. Gain of 8 on the pass, 2nd and 2. Power I formation. Michigan loaded to the right side. Fakes the handoff, play action, and he's sacked again. The 2nd sack taken in the same number of drives from Michigan, and we've got an injured player, starting center Caden Strayhorn.
So here comes 3rd and long.
3rd and 10 now for the Wolverines. Empty backfield, 4 receivers right, 1 left.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down.
Fires deep over the middle, hits the receiver in the hands, but it drops incomplete, and it'll be another punt. The offensive line of Michigan is really letting them down. 2 drives now have been stalled out following a sack and led to a punt, giving Notre Dame midfield position yet again. Under center, single back, tight formation, 2-by-2. Hands it to the running back, running right, cuts back up the middle, gets it just across midfield, gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Big plays to be successful. It's a nice solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down.
Pass over the middle, caught, spins at the line, gets the 1st down.
Gets the 1st down. Split backfield here. And looking to throw now on 1st down.
And it's intercepted. Michigan with a key interception to stall out this drive and try to take control back.
Gives the offense the football at the 40.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice.
First turnover of the game.
Back over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Mike linebacker Oscar Cashman with the interception.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field.
Chosen under center now, single back, wing formation, 2 tight ends, right side of the line, 2 receivers spread wide left. Drops back to throw, and another sack. Can we go 1 drive without him getting sacked? What is our offensive line doing? 3 drives, 3 sacks.
Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history at playing linebacker.
That sack sets up a second down.
Second and 17.
And the quarterback dropping back. Short connection to the tight end here.
Looked like it hit Van Buren, the tight end, over the middle. Gets it to the 41, 3rd and 9. Gain of 8. Shotgun 4 receivers. Chosen looking to throw. Over the middle. Open receiver. It's caught. Gets it down to the 30. Matt Combs with the catch. First time Michigan's gotten it to their opponent's side of the field. In the hurry up. Under center, single back, wing, two receivers, one to either side. Ahmad lined up on the end of the line like a tight end. Hands it to Carrion. Carrion runs left side. Gain of 3 on the run. 2nd and 7. Single back, wing formation again. 2 tight ends in line. 1 receiver either side. Hands it to Hayes. Hayes running up the middle. Makes a guy miss. Tackled down after a big time run to the 17-yard line. Putting them in the red zone. Michigan threatening to score. Gets the snap off before the end of the quarter. Gets the throw off as he was getting hit to Steve Hayes out of the backfield. And he gets down to the 4-yard line, 1st and goal. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. No points on the board, but Michigan poised to strike.
Scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. The Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On 1st down, it's play action.
And what do you know?
That's a big sack.
Chosen gets sacked.
Here on the 1st down. Now the offense still has
Our offensive line is,
this situation.
bro.
It's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Like, what are we doing? Like, it's like our team thinks we're playing 7-on-7. Play action. Fires left, but it's off base. Like, come on, dude. 3 drives, 4 sacks. Quick strike over the middle, hits the hands of the receiver, incomplete. They're going to send out the kicking team from the left hash mark. This will be from the 19-yard line. And it's good. First points of the game. It's so disheartening to watch our offensive line just like not do their job.
It's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception.
Hands it off, running right. Tackled at the line, no gain.
Inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set.
Shotgun, 2 receivers, 2 tight ends. Changing the play, spreading them out wide. We got a tight end on the right boundary. Drops back to throw. Fires left. Tight end out of the backfield. Caught up the sideline. Huge gain. 1st down, tackled by Ron Reese at the 37.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down.
Quick RPO pass to the receiver on the left side. Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Now our defense wants to start playing like the offensive line. Keeps it on the quarterback read. Gets the 1st down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Keeps it again. This time tackled in the backfield for a loss of 2.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defense.
They're going to call that a sack?
You think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line
they are.
just
Okay.
like that.
That O-line has to regroup now.
It's really disheartening. It's like the only units on our team that decided to show up today were the wide receivers. Quarterback wants to take sacks, offensive line doesn't want to block, defense doesn't want to stop anybody.
On third down, it's a handoff. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth.
They're going to go for it on 4th and 3.
The coach leaves his offense on the field.
Sure, they'll convert here.
Defense is coming after
Oh, he's sacked. Nice. Okay, the defense heard me, and they stepped up. All right. Is that Mello LaRoque, or who was that? No, Ramon Corliss.
By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field.
All right, Michigan takes over, turnover on downs at midfield. 3-point game. Single back, wing formation, 3 tight ends. One goes in motion left to right. Hands it off to Hayes up the middle. He's got room, splits the defenders all the way to the opponent's 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Single back, 4 receivers, 3 bunched left, 1 right, tight to the line. Hands it to Hayes again, up the middle. Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Single back wing, 2 receivers, 1 to either side. Hands it to Hayes again. 1st down run. Taken down at the 21-yard line. Single back, this time with 4 receivers, 3 right, 1 wide left. Looking to throw. Quick fire underneath on the drag route. Dante Ahmad with the catch, 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4. Shotgun, 2 receivers wide left. 2 tight ends. Or sorry, 1 tight end, 1 tight end. It's 3 receivers. Quick pass to Ahmad from the slot on the bubble screen. Gain of 2, and we've got an injured Irish, Trejon Merrill, the one that made the tackle, is not getting up. 3rd and 2, Michigan. Chosen in shotgun, split backs.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air.
Hits the running back out of the backfield, and it's a touchdown. Michigan, with the 1st touchdown of the game, increases their lead to 10.
That's what I love about this running back, is he's so dangerous after the catch. You look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Back out for the extra point. It's good.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game.
Fun fact, Otis Beck has started every game since he got on campus and has never missed an extra point.
Return starts from inside the 5.
Kickoff taken from inside the 5, brings it back out across the 20, tackled at the 21. Comes out in an empty backfield.
Let's see what they have in mind here.
3 receivers, 2 tight ends. Receiver in motion. It's a jet touch pass. Right to left. He's met after just 2 yards, and we've got another injury timeout, this time for Ryan Kroll.
Injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Shotgun, 3 receivers, bunch tight right, 1 wide left. Drops back to throw. Fires right side. It's caught. Gain of only 1. 3rd and 7 at the 23.
The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
Fires left side. It's knocked out of the receiver's hands and into the defenders. Interception off of the tip. And it's another Michigan turnover.
This defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Ron Reese, the safety, number 15, caught it off of the bobbled catch
and the Michigan offense
before it hit the ground, and it's an interception.
Brilliant touchdown drive last time.
Under center, single back wing formation, hands it to Hayes. Hayes runs left, cuts back right, Up the middle, spins around the defender, gets it down to the line, to the first down marker. They're going to call it short. Second and inches. Single back, 3 receivers left, 1 right. Drops back to throw, hits the slot receiver. Caught, first down, tackled at the 19.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Shotgun split backs. 3 receivers. Hands it to Hayes. Hayes running left. He's got room. Spins around the defender. Tackled down at the 6-yard line. First and goal.
The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
Back corner of the end zone, and it's almost intercepted, but it's dropped. Incomplete. Second and goal.
White hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in.
And that one just goes out of the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Third and goal, Michigan.
Brings up third down.
Chosen in shotgun. 4 receivers.
Now on third down.
Steps up in the pocket. Fires left, hits Carrion. It's going to be short. They're going to mark it at the 2-yard line, and they're going to send out the kicking team from the left hash mark.
For 3 points, here comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
And it's good. Another 3 points for Michigan, and their lead increases to 13.
But instead, they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.
They'll kneel it in the end zone, bring it out to the 25-yard line.
First down, we're going to throw.
Drops back to throw. Over the middle. Floater pass. It's caught. Down to the 41-yard line. First and 10.
It's a nice game getting closer to midfield. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Quick pass over the middle. Caught at midfield. Tackled at the 48-yard line.
After the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming.
Under pressure, and he's sacked. And we've got an injury to the quarterback now, Scott Marable.
After the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Under pressure, and he's sacked. Back-to-back sacks for the Wolverines, and that puts Notre Dame in a third and very long from their own 36. It'll be third and 26 yards for the first down. Steve Mullen.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Bringing pressure. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Off the play fake on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Francis. The offense will take their first head out of the half. The tuck strategy here.
46 seconds left on the clock. Second and 6 for Michigan on their own 33. Shotgun, drops back to throw. Over the middle, caught. Keelan Adams. Enough for the first down. They're going to call a timeout. That's their second. 1 left. 41 seconds left on the clock. Shotgun duo set for Chosen. 3 receivers. Fakes the handoff to Mullen. Fires over the middle. It's knocked down by the linebacker. Incomplete. Second and 10. Shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end.
And throwing again on second and 10.
Underneath throw to Terrell Carrion, the running back. It's caught. Gain of 6. Michigan's going to use their final timeout.
And now the offense will call
30 seconds left in the game. 3rd and 4 for the Wolverines. 3 receivers, trips left. Drops back to throw. Quick pass over the middle. Mock, the tight end, tackled at midfield. There's no more timeouts. They're hurrying back to the line. 15 seconds left on the clock. Chosen in shotgun. Quick pass to the receiver on the bubble screen. Caught. Gain of 4. Trying to hurry back to the line. There's 5 seconds left. Are they going to get it off? One final play. They spike it. And they're going to try a kick. Wow. This is going to be from 63 yards out, right hash mark. Otis Beck. And it's good. 63-yard kick. And Michigan goes into halftime of the Orange Bowl with a 16-0 lead over Notre Dame.
About a first half of football. And a genuinely fun first half to break down, led by, I can't believe I'm saying this, that special teams unit. It's one of the most well-coached groups we've seen this season. They stay in their lanes, literally and figuratively, and right now they are complementing the offense and defense perfectly. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. Quarterback still with the football. Has the first down and more. Solid
Nice run there by Chosen. 1st and 10.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides, call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right
Sorry,
call.
guys. Was reading a text message that I got sent. All right, Chosen in shotgun, 3 receivers, 2nd and 9. High snap, hands it off to Carrion. Carrion runs up the middle. Nice gain on the play. Gets it across midfield to the opponent's 46. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Wolverines. 3 receivers bunched tight to the line left side, 1 out wide right. Hayes the tailback, Chosen with the snap, looking to throw, under pressure, hit as he throws, hits the receiver in the hands, but he drops it incomplete. 4th and 2, and the Wolverines are going to go for it. 3 receivers, trips left, Hayes motions out of the backfield to the left side. Chosen fires left side, he's got an open receiver at the 40, Keelan Adams with the catch, 1st down, tackled at the 33-yard line. Michigan gambled on 4th down, and it paid off. 1st and 10 now. Hands it to Hayes. Hayes running right. Gets it back to the line. Breaks a tackle. Falls forward for a 3-yard gain. Shotgun. 4 receivers. 3 left. 1 right. Hayes the tailback. Chosen with the snap. Quick pass underneath. Caught over the middle. Underneath route. That was Matt Combs on the catch. Now Chosen under center. Goal line formation. Sneaks it across the line to gain. 1st down Michigan. 1st and 10 now at the opponent's 23-yard line. Single back wing formation. 2 tight ends in line. 1 receiver to either side. Chosen hands it off to Hayes. Hayes running left. Gets around the edge. Across the 20. Tackled at the 19-yard line. 2nd and 6. 4-yard gain. Shotgun. Chosen. And it's a QB run. Designed run to the right. He gets back to the line, maybe a loss of 1 yard. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 20. It'll be 3rd and 7. Empty backfield now for Chosen. 5 receivers set. 3 left, 1 right. Looking to throw. Fires deep left side, back of the end zone. Knocked down by the defender. Incomplete. It'll be 4th and 7. And Michigan's going to send out the kicker, Otis Beck, who just recently hit a 63-yarder before halftime. This one's going to be a line drive from the 26-yard line. And it's good. Otis Beck, the senior kicker, has not missed an extra point. Has only missed, I think, 10 or 12 kicks his entire career.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Easily the best kicker that I've had in this game. Notre Dame with the return gets it back only to the 11-yard line. Down by 19. In shotgun. Hands it off to the running back up the middle. Splits the line. Gets a nice gain. Tackle at the 21-yard line. Just enough for the first down. Shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 tailback. Tight end goes in motion left to right. Hands it to the running back, running up the middle, splits the line again. Another first down run, and we're at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10, Fighting Irish. Empty backfield now, 5 receivers, 3 left, 2 right, tight to the line. QB's going to keep it on a designed QB draw, and he's going to get tackled for a 3-yard loss at the 29, 2nd and 13. Same formation here, empty backfield, 5 receivers tight. Drops back. Quick pass to the left this time. Caught just past the 30. Tackled at the 32. 3rd and 10, Notre Dame. Shotgun split backs. 2 receivers, 1 tight end. Hits the back out of the backfield on the screen. It's caught, but it's a loss of 7. 4th and 17, and they're going to punt. The punt gets up across midfield. It's going to be fair caught at the 36-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 38. Shotgun, split backs, 3 receivers. No, 2 receivers and a tight end. Hands it to Hayes on the crossing route. Gets it to the 40. Gain of 2. 2nd and 8, Michigan. Shotgun, 3 receivers. Direct snap to Hayes. Hayes running right. Spins around a defender at the line. No gain on the play. 3rd and 8. 3 receivers, trips left, 1 tight end in line. Chosen in shotgun, carrying the tailback. Looking to throw. Fires left side. Open receiver, but incomplete. And Michigan's going to have to punt after the off-target throw.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line.
Quick pass left for the Fighting Irish. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun, 4 receivers, 2 by 2. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Hands it to the running back, running left. Met at the line. Gain of 1, 3rd and 5. Shotgun, single tailback. 3 receivers bunched right, 1 left, all tight to the line. And they're not going to get the snap off. That'll take us to the end of the quarter. Michigan with a 19-point lead going into the 4th quarter. 1 quarter of play left to determine which of these 2 teams goes to the semifinals.
So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on
1 second, guys.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Here comes the punter on the field.
Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call.
Return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a
Michigan comes out, I formation, 2 receivers. Hands it to Hayes, running left. Defense got into the backfield, loss of yards. It'll be 2nd and 12 for Michigan from their own 41-yard line. 4 receiver set, chosen under center. Drops back to throw. Hits Ahmad on the dig route. Gain of 2. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Still a long way to go for the first down. Hands it to Hayes, running right. Jukes a defender past the 50. Gets the first down, and he's tackled down at the 45. But now Steve Hayes is coming off the field. We're in an injury timeout for the starting running back for Michigan. He's going to get seen on the sideline. That's going to bring in Dakota Francis as the second string running back. Chosen keeps it on the quarterback run. Gain of 3 to the left side. 2nd and 7, Michigan. Shotgun, 3 receivers. 1 tight end, Mock. 1 tailback, Francis. Hands it to Francis. Up the middle. He splits the line. Gets the first down. Tackled at the 34. 1st and 10, Michigan. Shotgun, 3 receivers. Bunch tight right. 1 left. The tight end. Hands it to Carrion, running right. Doesn't get back to the line. It's going to be a loss of 2 yards. 2nd and 12. I formation, 2 receivers, 2 tight ends. Rolls out to the right, hits the fullback, Kevin Trout, up the right sideline for the first down. Tackled at the 20-yard line, and now they're in the red zone. I form wing, 1 receiver wide left, 2 tight ends on the line. We got a fullback. Hands it to Francis, running left. Gets past the 20, tackled at the 16, 2nd and 6. Shotgun, 3 receivers, trips right, 1 tight end, Mock on the line. Carry on the tailback. Chosen with the snap. Over the middle. Caught, but there's a flag. It's going to be on Michigan. It's going to come back. They're going to call that holding on the left guard, Avery Gash. Shotgun for Michigan. 3 receivers, bunch tight right, 1 wide left. Fakes the handoff. Chosen's keeping it. Running. Quarterback read. Gets the first down. Tackled at the 6. 1st and goal, Michigan. In shotgun. 2 backs in the backfield. 1 receiver, 2 tight ends. Looking to throw. Chosen. Trying to roll out to the right. Buy some time. Fires into the back of the end zone. Knocked down by the defender. Incomplete. Dante Ahmad the target. 2nd and goal for Michigan. Under center. Single back. 4 receivers. Tight formation. Hands it off. Dakota Francis runs it straight up the middle, untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Might have to try the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miranda. And he's brought down to the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out. Looking to produce.
Quick pass to the receiver on the screen. Caught, but no gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Irish down by 26. Just over 5.5 minutes left in the game. Shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Quick pass to the tight end out of the backfield. It's caught. He's got the edge. Across the first down marker. Tackled past the 30 at the 32. 1st and 10. 5 minutes left in the game. 3 receivers. Shotgun formation. Drops back to throw. Blitz by Michigan. He gets it off to the left side. Caught past the marker. Tackled at the 45. 1st and 10. Shotgun. 2 receivers. 2 tight ends. Tight formation. 2-by-2.
Looking to throw yet again.
Over the middle. And it's intercepted by Michigan. That's the 3rd interception thrown by the Notre Dame quarterback. This time, Colin Callaway, the Sam linebacker for Michigan.
Entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field.
Shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, tight formation. Chosen with the snap. Dakota Francis, the tailback. Hits the tight end on the underneath route, gain of only 2. Steve Hayes still has not come back into this game. Dakota Francis, the tailback. Shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Hands it to Francis. Runs up the middle. Met just past the line, gain of 2, 3rd and 6 Michigan.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of
Shotgun,
downs.
4 receivers.
Dropping back,
Looking to throw over the middle. It's caught, first down.
And they get the conversion.
I think that was Andre Anati, I think, on the catch.
Fresh set of downs.
Under center, single back, 4 receivers tight. Chosen with the snap, hands it off to the running back. Francis runs up the middle, cuts it right, spins around a defender, tackled, falls forward past the marker, first down gain at the 26-yard line. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning, 1st and 10 Michigan. On their opponent's 26. Shotgun split backs. Hayes is back in the game. Hands it to Carrion. Carrion running up the middle. Gets it to the line for the first down. 16-yard line, 1st and 10. 1 minute, 25 seconds left. Dakota Francis, the tailback. 3 receivers. Direct snap to Francis, runs up the right side, tries to juke a defender past the 15, but it doesn't work. He's hit at the 14. 2nd and 8 Michigan. Shotgun, trips left, 1 tight end. Chosen in the backfield with Carrion. Hands it to Carrion. Carrion running left, gets the first down, jukes a defender, and knocked across the line for the touchdown. Michigan adds another late touchdown with 30 seconds left in the game to go up 32. It'll be 33 after the presumed extra point, and it looks like Michigan is punching their ticket to the semifinals.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
Michigan 2029 Orange Bowl champions. Player of the game, Steve Hayes, 89 yards, 1 touchdown, 13 rushing attempts.
A presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, we are not going to end this video until we lose or win the championship. So let's go ahead and back out. We'll advance the next week. I'm not going to do the game stats since this is already going to be a really long video. There we go. Quarterfinal playoff game winner, Capital One Orange Bowl. So we got that trophy for the trophy case. All right, let's advance the week. All right, looks like we're taking on the Mizzou Tigers in the All-State Sugar Bowl. Randy Bates has accepted our offer to become defensive coordinator this season. Let's take a look at how the playoffs are shaping up. All right, so in round 2, Miami beat Georgia 17-10. Clemson beat BYU's ass 45-24. Mizzou beat Ole Miss 49-31, and we beat Notre Dame 33-0. So now we got the Rose Bowl with Clemson and Miami, and the Sugar Bowl with Michigan and Mizzou. All right, we got bounced last year in the semifinals. Let's hope it doesn't happen this year. Let's go ahead and hop in. Now let's take a look at something real quick. So they have their Block M. And we've got the Block M. So we'll go all blue since they're going all white. Alright, let's get it. Now, I'm actually going to be off mic for a little bit, guys. I need to go take care of something while this one's playing. And I want to try to save my voice a little bit for the Natty in case we make the Natty. So I'll jump in later on in this game.
That national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Missouri Tigers, taking on their runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
All right, here we go, guys. I will jump back in. I need to go take care of some stuff. As many of you know that watch the channel, I'm dealing with my own health issues right now, trying to seek disability, but at the same time I'm also helping to take care of my mother, who is fighting stomach and lung cancer, and I need to go help her with a couple things, but I will be back before this game is over, and hopefully we will get another win and head to our second national championship game in 5 seasons with Connor Stallion. So all right, guys, enjoy the game. I will be back.
There's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball at the 34. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. He's got a man down the It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Looking to throw it on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down at the 27. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking for a gap. It's Hayes. Tackle made after just a short game. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Terrell. Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
With one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. The running back here on a direct snap. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw here. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Carter. but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball's knocked loose.
That's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. The drive ends, and the punt team on the field. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Handoff to the left. Sends right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Okay, set. Here's second down. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. These teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. With pressure and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's second down here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is 6, makes it third down and 4. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Michigan.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's awesome. And the return will be brought down. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the quarterback keeps it here. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. And now the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. He finds some space. As the first down is still going. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the receiver wide open for an easy catch. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Testing the right side here. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Here's the second down play. Hand it off for a draw. Nowhere to run up the middle. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. Send the back in motion. First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's a nice pickup there. They buy some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's awesome. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, looking to throw it. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense now operating in empty. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass caught. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. They don't convert on third down. Special teams coming on the field. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there. Play action here on first down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Second down now after the sack. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. On third down, he drops to throw. He's hit as he throws it. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Over the middle, it's Carter. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Carter. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield. Punt team making their way on the field. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The short completion of the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion makes it second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Checks this down to the running back. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
That's caught. It's Adams. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
That's a design quarterback keeper. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
31, Missouri, 10.
Bringing it out. It's awesome. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick throw to the left.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
The shotgun handoff here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He finds his man. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the ground. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Missouri, 10.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Breaks into open space. And we're able to get him down.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
So, Kurt, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back. It's Bell. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback keeps the football. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. He hands it off from the gun. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. Second down play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Second down after that previous play. They'll ride the back again here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Catch made on the sideline, but they get nothing out of it. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Wolf. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Pass caught. Second down now. Back to throw again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Grinding away on the ground. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. They're going to run it here. They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6. The Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. First and goal, handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Missouri, 10.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Bell. The catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble now.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
First and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a wide receiver screen.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They're going to go for it, but they keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game. And play.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to help get dinner around for my mother, so I wasn't able to hop in towards the end of the game. But we got a huge win in the Sugar Bowl, 45-10 over the Missouri Tigers. The Battle of the Block M's. the semifinal game, going to the Natty, and we're punching our ticket. Coach Connor Stallions, second national championship in the past 3 seasons. Let's see if we can do it. See, can we unlock CEO? Can we get Michigan their 14th national championship historically? Can we get one for David Chosen and this team? Let's go ahead and jump into the next one. I got to get back out there and help finish dinner. I will be back before the Natty is over. I will be back to do commentary for part of the Natty. I have to, take care of real life stuff. All right, so we won the Sugar Bowl. Let's advance the week. All right, who are we playing? Miami or Clemson? And we're playing Clemson. The Clemson Tigers. Alright, let's just go ahead and jump into it, guys, because I got to get back out there to finish dinner. Alright, so we will run with our white and blues. Clemson, do they have an all orange? No, they have a blue and orange, but we don't want that because we're wearing blue. Yeah, there we go. All orange. Alright, let's get it. Connor Stallions, Coach Connor Stallions, second national championship in 3 years. We won the last one in 2027. 2028, we got bounced in the semis. 2029, we're back in the Natty. This time in Miami to take on Clemson.
Thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, 2 teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight.
Such a weird, ugly tiger. The mascot is so weird. We don't need a mascot. We're the Wolverines. We got the iconic winged helmet, best helmet in sports. We don't need a funny-looking Tony the Tiger ripoff.
The Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. It's time to get
undefeated season. Our Natty in 2027 wasn't even an undefeated season. We had 2 losses in the regular season before we went on our playoff run. So if we win this, it would be an undefeated national championship season. All right, here we go, guys. I'll be back before the end of the game.
The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the return starts just inside the end zone. That's strong coverage there to tackle at the 11-yard line. So Clemson's offense is up first today. And here we are, folks, the last 2 teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best 2 teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a 1st down. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw it again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. The tight end makes the catch. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, what a grab! Tackled immediately, but it's a big, chunky play. Aimed to the 35-yard line.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Important second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. So Michigan's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kurt, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Slides the quick throw. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Francis. Nowhere to run. No corralling from no gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. He's got the first and still going. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Wolverines will crank up the tempo.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
On the ground, it's Hayes. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the power powerful opposing offense is back out there. The last drive was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught quickly. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. After that incompletion, the offense will get set to punt. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Handoff in a single back formation. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
A 2nd down after that completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass is complete to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Michigan!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it.
If nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Pass rush closing in. What a catch! They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. So So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They make the stop just short of the mark, which is 4th down and inches. They'll kick it away here. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Hayes. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They call the draw play here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last drive stalled and they're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. A short connection to the tight end here.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Pressure is coming. Caught, completion. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Grease.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And Sack sets up 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Wolverines pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Gives it to the back. A quick juke. Gets the 1st and still running. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
So but they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
17, Clemson, 0.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the mark before being taken down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion and a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And he's got it again. First out and more. He's still running. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Tigers line up with a 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
PAT is good. They trail now by 10, 17-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. He's going to pull it down and run. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Wants to throw it. That pass is caught. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That is broken up and incomplete. The misfire in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this one is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. The Wolverines will line up on motion by the back will make the defense adjust.
Sorry about that, guys. I am back. I hit the wrong button as I was sitting back down. All right, so we are a minute shy of halftime. Michigan with a 10-point lead over Clemson in the national championship and looking to score from the 11-yard line. Fakes the handoff, rolls out left. He's going to keep it. David Chosen, and oh, come on, that was a touchdown.
First and goal. Timeout is called. A duck strategy late in this close game at halftime.
That was a touchdown. 1st and goal, Michigan from the 1. Hands it to Hayes, and he punches it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Touchdown, Michigan.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
Otis Beck for the extra kick. And Michigan goes up by 17, 24-7, with under a minute to go in the first half. Clemson will have 58 seconds on the clock with the kickoff to try to go back down and score. They're going to bring it out of the end zone. Clock is running. 55 seconds left on the clock. They only get it back to the 16. They should have just kneeled it down. They've got 2 timeouts remaining. 4 receiver set. Shotgun. Quick pass underneath. Caught. In route. Tackled at the 20. They're going to use their 2nd timeout. 1 timeout remaining. 2nd and 5 Clemson. 51 seconds on the clock. 4 receivers stacked wide to either side. Scrambling, and he's taken down for a sack. And that forces Clemson to use their final timeout. Looked like Romeo Sauer on the sack, or LaRoque. I couldn't tell which one. 3rd and 9. Standing in the pocket, under pressure, hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. 4th and 9 Clemson, and they're going to punt. That's going to give Michigan field position about midfield. Punt goes past. Okay, nice punt. 34-yard line, Michigan territory. 38 seconds left on the clock. Michigan has 2 timeouts. Shotgun, 3 receivers, trips right, 1 tight end. Drops back to throw, Chosen over the middle, underneath, caught. Keelan Adams uses a timeout. They've got 1 left. It's going to be 2nd and 4 for Michigan. 33 seconds left on the clock. Shotgun, 4 receivers. 3 right, 1 left. Hayes motions out of the backfield. Chosen, underneath throw, caught by Adams. Just shy of midfield, and Michigan's going to use their final timeout. 29 seconds left on the clock. No timeouts remaining. 48-yard line. Shotgun, 3 receivers. Fakes the handoff to Carrion. Steps up to throw, left side. Out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Clock stops. 24 seconds left on the clock. Shotgun wing. Steps up to throw. Right sideline. 3rd and 7 Michigan. They're going to let the time run out. And Michigan goes into halftime with a 17-point lead. Here's a look at the passing game today. 194 yards to 151. 21 attempts to 27. 19 completions to 21. Both teams have 1 passing touchdown. Michigan on the verge, 1/2 away from their 2nd national championship. From Connor Stallions opening up CEO talent tree and getting Michigan their 14th national championship in history, and second in the last 2 years, third in the last 6 years.
The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half.
Kick is up. Start the second half. Michigan takes it at the 1. Hayes gets it all the way back across the 20, tackled at the 22. First and 10, Michigan. Chosen under center, I-form wing. One receiver wide right side. Van Buren in motion left to right. Hands it off to Francis, running right. Gets past the line, gain of 3. Carson Lawrence on the tackle. Second and 7, Michigan. Shotgun, 4 receivers. 2 by 2. Drops back to throw, under pressure, and he's sacked. David Chosen taken down by the Clemson defender on the blitz. That's going to knock Michigan back to the 18-yard line. 3rd and 14. This is not how Michigan wanted to start the second half. Bart Terrell, the Will linebacker on the blitz, goes unimpeded. Steve Hayes missing his blocking assignment, and Chosen pays the price. Now he comes out in shotgun, empty backfield. 4 receivers plus the tight end Larry Mock. And he's under pressure, hits the screen pass to Keelan Adams. Gets it to the 30, but it's shy of the first down. It's 4th and 2. They're not going to risk it. They're going to send out the punt team. From the right hash, Caleb Berryman. Punt is up from the 20. Gets across midfield. Nice punt past the 20 on the other side. Returned back across the 30. Tackled down at the 35-yard line. Clemson takes the field first time in the second half at the 35-yard line. 10 minutes in the quarter. Shotgun, 3 receivers. Hands it to the running back. Running right. Gets through the line. Past the 40. 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4. Running tempo. Shotgun. 3 receivers. 4 receivers, excuse me. Fakes the handoff. Quarterback keeper. He runs up the middle. Has room. Gets across the 50. Tackled at the 47. Again, running tempo. Hurrying back to the line. In shotgun. 4 receivers.
He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm.
Changing the alignment.
Down on an option like this and pick up a big
3 receivers, 1 tight end in line now.
Defense with their head spinning.
Quick pass on the RPO to the wide receiver screen. Gain of 2 yards, 2nd and 8. From the 45-yard line, Michigan territory. In shotgun, 4 receivers. Hands it to the running back, runs left. Knocked down for a 3-yard loss in the backfield. Back at the 48-yard line, that'll make it 3rd and 11. 4 receiver set, 2 to either side. Drops back to throw, under pressure, fires down the left sideline. One-on-one coverage, it's knocked down by the defender, incomplete. That'll force 4th and 11, and Clemson's going to have to punt it back to the Wolverines. They're going to try to pin them deep. And it goes out at the 21-yard line. 9 minutes in the third quarter, Michigan with the ball. Under center, hands it to the running back. Carrion, running right, gets across the 30. Just enough for the first down at the 32-yard line. Chosen under center, single back wing formation. 2 tight ends in line, 1 receiver to either side. Hayes the tailback. Chosen draws back to throw. Blitz by Clemson. Beats the blitz, gets it off to Terry Mock at the 50. Brought in. Dragged down by 3 defenders. Larry Mock with the huge catch. 1st and 10 for Michigan. Opponent's territory, 48-yard line, just past midfield. Shotgun duo set. 2 backs, 3 receivers. Chosen takes the snap, hands it to Hayes. Hayes runs left on the sweep. Gets around the edge, past the defenders. Across the 30, up the sideline. Across the 10, down at the 7, and it's 1st and goal.
Today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Off the play fake on 1st down.
Pass to the right, Dakota Francis the target, overthrown, incomplete, 2nd and goal. Chosen has got to work on his accuracy. Fakes the handoff, there we go, Larry Mock, right sideline on the RPO, and he punches it in for the touchdown. Michigan increases their lead to 24.
speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Moves the ball up to the 30. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Movement here from the tight end.
3rd and 2 for Clemson. Shotgun. Hands it to the running back. Running through the line. Gets the first down across the 40. Tackled at the 41. 1st and 10 Clemson. 5.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end in the backfield. Play action. Fires left side on the comeback route. It's caught. Shy of the first down. 2nd and 2.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play.
Quick RPO pass to the screen on the screen to the wide receiver. Gain of 1. Tackled at the 50-yard line. 3rd and 1 Clemson. Hands it to the run. No, he keeps it on the quarterback run, and he's tackled in the backfield by Colin Callaway, but Callaway's holding his wrist. He's going to come off the field and be seen. That is a huge blow to the Wolverines if Callaway is not able to return for this game. Shotgun, 4 receivers. Looking to throw. Pocket collapsing. Fires deep down the right sideline. One-on-one coverage. It hits his hands. No, it's incomplete. Knocked out by the defender. And it's a turnover on downs. Michigan ball.
Runner takes the toss, runs to his left.
Hands it off to Hayes. Running left. Doesn't get back to the line. 2nd and 12.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd.
Single back, 4 receivers wide, 2 to either side. Chosen hits the receiver underneath on the mesh route. I'm sorry, that was Terrell carrying the running back out of the backfield. The receiving specialist. Shotgun, 2x2. Looking to throw. Chosen over the middle. He's got Dante Ahmad. First down to the opponent's 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Quick pass underneath, caught. No, it's incomplete. Larry mocked the target, knocked out by the defender. 2nd and 10. Single back, 4 receivers. 3 left, 1 right. Chosen drops back to throw. Quick pass underneath. Keelan Adams. Tackled at the 20-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for Michigan. Shotgun split backs. 3 receivers. Drops back to throw. Underneath throw. Caught. Dante Ahmad. Threads the needle between 3 defenders to get the first down. Shotgun duo set now. Hayes and Francis in the backfield. 3 receivers. Ahmad lined up in the slot. Combs and Adams on the boundary. He hands it to Hayes. Hayes runs up the middle. Gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Shotgun, 3 receivers. Trips left. Carry on the tailback. Chosen. Hits Mock on the end zone. Right side. Touchdown, Michigan. Michigan's going to go up by 21.
This guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember.
31 points. What am I saying? 31.
His ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got
Michigan dominating in this natty. There's still time for Clemson to come back. Never count them out. EA can always EA. But Michigan enters the fourth quarter up by 31 points in firm control. Clemson takes over on the 25-yard line. Shotgun, drops back to throw. Hits the left sideline, caught. Gain of 2, 4th and 3. They're going to go for it.
This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock.
Quick pass right side, caught. First down for Clemson.
Good job of this defense.
1st and 10.
First down and 10 now.
Hits the back out of the backfield, caught, makes a defender miss, spins around another, gain of 5.
Gain, so 2nd and 5. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a man. Quick throw, caught over the middle.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Tries the right with a quick throw.
First down catch by Clemson. Nice hit by Michigan. It's going to be 1st and 10 on Michigan's 35-yard line. 8.5 minutes left in the game. Pass over the middle, caught for the first down at the 25-yard line.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Becoming a long march. Play number 10 of the drive coming up.
2nd and 7 Clemson. Draws back to throw. Pocket collapsing, and he's sacked. Romeo Sauer, the defensive tackle for Michigan, takes down the quarterback.
It's become an offensive game, but how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Lets it fly out.
Fires over the middle. Oh, it was almost intercepted. But either way, it's a turnover on downs. It's Michigan ball. 6 minutes left in the game. Michigan with a 31-point lead. They just have to not make mistakes. Hands it to Carrion. Carrion runs up the middle. First down run by Terrell Carrion. 1st and 10 at the 41.
That's an important first down on that running play.
Hands it to Hayes. Hayes runs up the middle. Gain of 1.
But stuck for no gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action.
Fakes the handoff. Play action. Fires left side. Caught. Makes the defender miss. Nice catch there by Matt Combs. First down, Michigan.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to
Chosen over the middle to Keelan Adams down to the 20-yard line. They're not just trying to maintain it. They're trying to put it away. First down pass chosen to Adams. And they're in the red zone.
Right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
Shotgun, 3 receivers, hands it to Hayes. Hayes up the middle. He's got room across the 5. Down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, Michigan. Carrying the tailback. 4 receiver set. Chosen in shotgun. Quick pass over the middle, and it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan. And that should be game.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth-quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle, and it works. The 1st down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Nice. Interception by Michigan. That's going to seal it. Coach Connor Stallions is about to get his 2nd national championship.
I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal blocking.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And now the defense able to bring him down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's
a handoff.
Run it up the middle.
3rd and 3. They're just going to run the clock out.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but that 1st down is all.
And that's it. That's the game. Michigan Wolverines, under Coach Connor Stallions, gets their 2nd national championship in 2 seasons. 3rd for the school in the last 6 seasons. They had the one in 2023 under Jim Harbaugh. Then we had 2027 under Coach Connor Stallions. And then we have this one, 2029.
There's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football.
Player of the game, quarterback David Chosen, 340 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, 88.6 completion percentage.
They are official, your kings of college football and national champions.
The kings of college football. You hear that? The kings of college football, the Michigan Wolverines. Take a look at the stats for the game. All right, Michigan had 29 first downs to Clemson's 16. Total offense 527 to Clemson's 280. Total plays ran 64 to Clemson's 63. Yards per play 8.2 to Clemson's 4.4. Run game Michigan 29 carries, 187 yards, 2 touchdowns, an average of 6.4 yards per rush. Clemson 16 carries, 50 yards, 3.1 per rush. Passing game, 31 of 35 for 340 yards, 4 touchdowns, an average of 9.7 yards per pass. Clemson 36 of 47 for 230 yards, 1 touchdown, 40.9 yards per pass. Third down conversion percentage, 72% for Michigan, 35 for Clemson. Fourth down percentage, none were attempted for Michigan, 1 of 3 for Clemson. 2-point conversions, none attempted. Red zone percentage, Michigan 66%, Clemson 100. Only 1 turnover in the game, that was the interception by Clemson. Punt return yards, 26 for Clemson to 18 for Michigan. Kick return yards, 121 for Clemson to 30 for Michigan. Total yards for the game, 575 for Michigan, 427 for Clemson. Punt average, 52 yards for Michigan, 39.5 for Clemson. Penalties in the game, Michigan had 1 for 10. Michigan dominated the time of possession, 28 minutes and 30 seconds to 19 minutes and 30 seconds for Clemson. Individual player stats for the Michigan Wolverines in the national championship game. David Chosen, 31 of 35 for 340 yards, 4 touchdowns, a QB rating of 207.8, and an 88% completion percentage. Run game, Steve Hayes, 14 carries, 2 touchdowns, 99 yards. David Chosen, 7 carries with a net of 38 yards. Dakota Francis, 5 for 19. Terrell Carrion, 2 for 21. Dante Ahmad, 1 for 10. Receiving game, Larry Mock had 8 catches for 76 yards and 2 touchdowns. Keelan Adams, 6 catches for 75 yards. Dante Ahmad, 6 catches for 69 yards, nice, and 2 touchdowns. Terrell Carrion, 3 catches for 30 yards. Matt Combs, 3 for 44. Vinny Van Buren, 2 for 17. Andre Anati, 2 for 29. And Dakota Francis, 1 but for no gain. Blocking, we had no sacks attributed to the offensive line today, and we had 3 offensive linemen in double digits on pancakes. Rogers with 17, 16, and Strayhorn with 10. On defense, our tackles leader by far with 14 total tackles, John Brown, the cornerback. Also, he split TFL's lead at 2 apiece with Romeo Sauer and Nick Soles. Sauer had both sacks in the game. Ezekiel Burns had the 1 interception. PBUs, Oscar Cashman led with 3. No fumbles forced. Kicking, in Otis Beck's final game of his college season, he was 1 for 1 from 42 and a perfect 6 for 6 extra points. Punting, Caleb Berryman had 2 punts for 104 yards, 52-yard average. Kick returns, Steve Hayes had 2 returns for 30, and he had 2 punt returns for 18. All right, let's back out. Michigan with a 45-7 win over Clemson in the national championship game. And David Chosen has set the Michigan single-season passing yards record. We'll check that out in the record screen in just a second. National champions, there we go. Alright, let's go look at that record real quick. It was single season passing yards, I believe. David Chosen, 5,137 yards. All right. Let's go in real quick. We will make sure we add red shirts to everybody that is eligible for one, that doesn't already have one. Jamie Pettis will get one. Looks like he was the only one. Alright, let's go, and anybody that's going to be drafted for sure or that are seniors, let's use whatever points they have to try to increase their draft stock. So I'm looking for anybody that's like a 93 or better or a senior that has 3 or more points to spend. Just trying to increase their ratings to get them drafted. Or to get them drafted higher. The higher they get drafted, the more XP that we get for the coach and for the players. So just trying to maximize that part of it. Can we get a kicker drafted? Alright, let's look at our season stats after our 16-0 season. So David Chosen, 16 games, 402 of 508, 79% pass completion percentage, 5,137 yards, 42 touchdowns to 12 interceptions. Rushing, Steve Hayes, 206 carries, 1,307 yards, 16 touchdowns. Dakota Francis, 91 carries for 598 yards and 8 touchdowns. Terrell Carrion, 75 carries, 455 yards and 8 touchdowns. Chosen had 97 carries, 210 yards on the ground, and 10 rushing touchdowns. Dante Ahmad had 2 rushing touchdowns on 91 yards, and Kevin Trout with 2 carries, 4 yards, and 1 rushing touchdown. Catching in the receiving game, both Dante Ahmad and Larry Mock had over 1,000 yards. Ahmad with 77 catches, 1,212 yards, 11 touchdowns. Larry Mock with 97 catches, 1,070 yards, and 12 touchdowns. Keelan Adams, 51 catches, 895 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Matt Combs, 56 for 790 and 7 touchdowns. Steve Hayes out of the backfield, 35 catches, 322 yards, and 4 touchdowns. And then Vinny Van Buren, Terrell Carrion, Andre Anati, and Giovanni Wolf all had 1 receiving touchdown this season. Sacks for the season given up by our offensive line. So Jose Shields gave up 4 total. Lamont Rogers gave up 3. Mario Nunez gave up 2. And Caden Strayhorn gave up 1. Avery Gash gave up 0 sacks all season. On defense, our solo tackles leader was John Brown with 71, slightly edging out Reggie Gideon by 1. But in total tackles, Reggie Gideon, 161, leads the team. TFLs, 36 by Nick Soles leads the team. And in sacks, we got 19 by Romeo Sauer, 15.5 by Steve Mullen, 15 by Nick Soles. 5.5 each by Ramon Corliss and Paul Hicks. John Brown with 3. Colin Calloway 2.5. Brian Colombo and Melo LaRocque each had 1.5. And then Reggie Gideon, Avery Rugamba, and Jordan Crawford each had 1. Interceptions, we were split on the lead. Colin Calloway and Ron Reese both had 7. Defensive touchdowns, John Brown had 2. Colin Calloway and Steve Mullen each had 1. PBUs, Colin Calloway led the team with 22. Vernon Nordine close behind with 20. Forced fumbles on the season, 6 by Steve Mullen. 3 recoveries by Romeo Sauer. And Jabari R. Moore led all the defensive players with snaps, with 1,106 snaps this season. Otis Beck, the kicker, 30 of 34 this season, 88% field goal percentage. The longest was 63 yards, and he was a perfect 91 for 91 extra points. All right. We'll take a quick look at the coaching carousel. It's just interesting to see where everyone kind of ended up. Oh, and CEO is unlocked, of course. Can't unlock it yet, so it doesn't really matter. But alright, staff moves. So again, we are in the 5th year, end of the 5th season, so there's going to be a lot of stuff moved here. But alright, so we got Chuck Martin went from Mizzou head coach to TCU head coach. Connor Walker went from being our defensive coordinator to the head coach at Alabama. Trent Schrader went from head coach at Louisiana to the DC at Notre Dame. Actually, you know what? We need to sort it by head coach here. Alright, so Kane Womack went from DC at Alabama to the head coach at South Alabama. Drew Hollingshead went from OC at Coastal Carolina to the head coach at Wyoming. Hakeem Babcock went from head coach at Eastern Michigan to head coach at Coastal Carolina. I'm just going to go by to get people that we might recognize. Let's see. Mick Cloud, that's supposed to be the fill-in for Kirk Ferentz. Fired by NIU, did not get another job. Eli Drinkowitz was fired at Arkansas, went to Eastern Michigan. Fran Brown was hired away from Kent State to Maryland. Mike Loxley was fired from Maryland, went to Miami of Ohio. Jeff Knowles, DC at Ball State to head coach at Kent State. Matt Campbell, fired at Cincinnati, is now the head coach at Minnesota. Craig Harmon went from Ball State to head coach at Akron. Let's see, Jeff Lebby was the head coach at Stanford. He got fired. Now he's at Vanderbilt as the head coach. Let's see, Dabo Sweeney got fired at Alabama and went to LSU. Jesus. Shane Beamer got fired from LSU and is now at Stanford. Jonathan Smith went from Wyoming to Illinois. Mike Norvell was fired at Ohio State and is now at Kansas State. Dan Mullen was hired from UNLV to Cincinnati. Jimmy Sauer is now the head coach at Syracuse. Sonny Dykes was fired from TCU and is now at Louisiana Tech. Mac Leftwich. Derek Mason went from Middle Tennessee to Louisiana. I don't think he would do that. Josh Heupel, head coach at Texas Tech, took the job at Arkansas. Daniel Dixon, Shannon Dawson, Kirby Moore. DJ Durkin went from head coach at Auburn to he's the new head coach at Ohio State. Alright, we already talked about our former DC, Connor Walker. Chuck Martin went from Mizzou to TCU. Terrence Hightop went from Kansas State to nowhere. Dowell Loggins. Let's see. Sonny Kumbi is now the OC at Florida International. Willie Snead, Brad Robbins, Nick Coleman, Trey Lamb, Pete Lembo, Paul Petrino. I don't really recognize. I wonder how many of these guys are game created. Randy Bates went from Pitt to Michigan. Jay Hill went from DC at BYU to the DC at UCLA. Chris Ash is now unemployed. He went to the NFL. Okay. All right. That's the coaching carousel. We'll go ahead and advance. We'll take a look at who's planning on or potentially entering the transfer portal for Michigan. We won't do the persuasions until the next episode, which will be the off-season episode. But let's go ahead and advance. So Michigan finishes a 16-0 undefeated national championship season. Their 14th national championship. Oscar Cashman got Defensive Player of the Week. Larry Mock, the tight end, got Offensive Player of the Week. Alright, and here you can see the history of the national championship since we started. So you got to figure 2025 was the first season for this dynasty. Georgia beat Texas Tech. 2026, Georgia beat Florida. 2027, we beat Alabama. 2028, Georgia beat Michigan. Wait a minute. I thought did we lose in the national championship? I guess we lost in the national championship. I thought we lost in the semis. So it's the fourth national championship game we've been in since 2023, but we lost the national championship last season. And this year we beat Clemson. So that's 3 that we've been to in a row. Pretty good. Alright, let's take a look and see who all we're losing. Alright, so Frank Willett is projected round 1. Vernon Nordine projected round 1. Romeo Sauer projected round 1. Actually, let's go position by position. Alright, so John Gillikin is considering transferring for playing time. Terrell Carrion is projected round 6 and says there's a 0% chance of talking him into coming back. Dante Ahmad projected round 1. Matt Combs projected round 2. Dom Boudreau projected round 5. Sammy Moore projected round 7. Andre Anati is considering transferring for playing time. And then Keelan Adams is graduating. Tight end, Larry Mock and Vinny Van Buren are projected rounds 1 and 2. Giovanni Wolf considering transferring for playing time. Mario Nunez is considering transferring for conference prestige. That's crazy. We're in the Big Ten, bro, and you've won 2 national championships. Avery Gash is graduating. Frank Willett is projected round 1. Caden Strayhorn projected round 3. Jose Shields is projected round 1. Lamont Rogers is projected round 1. Billy Ogburn is considering transferring for playing time. Romeo Sauer projected round 1. Jordan Crawford projected round 1. Christian Ingram is graduating. Paul Hicks projected round 4. Carlos Cole projected or considering transferring for playing time. Colin Callaway projected round 1. Ezekiel Burns projected round 5 and might return. Oscar Cashman projected round 1. Raphael Neely is graduating. Vernon Nordine, John Brown, and Jabari R. Moore are projected round 1. Angel Awasika is considering transferring for playing time, but there's a chance he might return. And then Reggie Gideon is projected round 1. Otis Beck is graduating. I had hoped we'd get him drafted, but Alright, well, tune in next time, guys, to see who ends up returning, who we're able to successfully persuade. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players that we're going to try to convince to stay with us for the next season. Make sure to comment, share, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that stuff. Check out the GoFundMe link in the YouTube channel bio. Also follow me everywhere on social media at Kinetic615. The GoFundMe link is pinned at the top of my X profile. Feel free to shoot me a message on X. I'll try to respond. Just be respectful. And until next time, guys, as always, it's Skull Vikes and Go Blue.